and thank you for joining us today. My name is Chase, and today we'd like to take you through a quick sneak peek at our system to just show you some different ideas and concepts that can help you run a more efficient, more effective operation. In this video, we'll focus mostly on the accounting side of the house, just to show you some different ideas that can really help you get an enhanced visibility into the health of your company. You can see what's working, what's not, what's making money, what's losing money, in multiple different ways across all lines of your business. One of the biggest benefits of our system is that we have a gap compliant accounting suite built right in alongside your dispatch, your maintenance, your fuel, so that all of these different tools can talk and communicate with each other to give you that enhanced visibility. And that, along with our hundreds of built-in reports, can really make it a very simple process to get down into what those numbers mean. So for this video, I'm just going to take you through a couple screens. We'll start out by looking at our income statement, our profit and loss income statement, just to show you how you can create different segments for your income, for your expenses, and so on and so forth. So that can help you break down the numbers and make it easy to look at and easy to manage. And then we'll go into an actual transaction so I can show you a little bit of how our system was really built with the trucking industry in mind and how that benefits you over other tools like QuickBooks and so on. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we will take a look at first here, this income statement. So this is just your basic profit and loss income statement. It's got your income, my cost of sales, my expenses. Now, one of the benefits of our system is that you can really break down into each line or each business model that you have in a very easy way. So in this case, I've got my income separated into both different modes of transportation and different equipment types, potentially within what I'd classify as my truckload here. So that when I'm coming to review these numbers, I can see exactly what's making me money, what's maybe not making so much money. And there's different ways you can view this report. There are some filter options over here on the left side where you can choose some different options. Personally, I like this percent of sales option so that when I refresh this, now next to each of my income line numbers, it's going to tell me the percentage of how that is contributing to my overall totals. So in this case, I'm looking at a year look at what my company has accomplished. And I've got 2.4 million in revenue here. And I can see very clearly that 27% of that is taken up by my drive-in. So that is my most successful line of operation right this minute. So this is a great report. There's another version of this that will help you do comparisons if you're wanting to look at something like year over year, month over month. It's a great report to look at just to get a general health check of your company, but it can also help you really predict how the markets are changing, how maybe over time my drive-in is going down in terms of revenue, but maybe my reefer flatbed is going up, or maybe a different mode of transportation entirely here. So just a great simple report to run as often as you would like to really get a great health check into what your company is doing and maybe what needs some attention. So from there, let's jump into an actual accounting transaction. So again, I wanted to kind of show you how our system is built with the trucking industry in mind and how you can use it to allocate funds all across the system to trucks, to drivers, to trailers, to customers, and so on. So in this example, I'm just going to create a simple bill. Let's say it's something like the insurance payment on a truck. So I'll come in here to create a bill. Now, this functionality I'm about to discuss exists across all of our different transaction types, whether it's a journal entry, a check, a deposit, an invoice, or in this case, a bill. Same general concept here. But let's just say it's something simple, the insurance premiums for my truck. So I've got my insurance vendor here. I can plug in a bill number if they've given me one. And then I can go down to the bottom and start filling in my line items here. So let's say I've got an insurance bill for one of my trucks for $250. Well, if that's a company truck, I want to be able to tie that back to the truck. So if I go over here to my UD field, I can type in a truck number. So now when I go back into operations and run my profit and loss per truck report, that 250 will show up against that truck's profitability. And that, along with everything else that hits the truck, like your maintenance, your fuel, and so on, I can see exactly how profitable every one of my trucks is to know where maybe it's time to get rid of one of the older trucks that's costing a lot of money. In a similar fashion to this, let's say it's something that's more of a load-related expense, some permits, some tarps, some straps. I can come over here and type in a load number instead. And now when I go back and run my profit and loss per load report, once again, this 250 will show up against that load's profitability. Or let's say it's something different. Maybe this is something for one of my owner operators. Maybe it's a repair bill and they blew a tire. We had to pay to fix it because they were out of money, but I want to be able to charge that back to that driver. So now instead, I can change this to my driver advance account and plug my driver's name in here down at the bottom. So I'm still paying the vendor that I got the bill from, but now I'm linking it to the driver, which will make it show up in the payroll section of our system so that I can deduct that out of that driver settlement. So again, just very quick ways to allocate these different line items across the system so that it hits reporting, it hits payroll in ways that you can really uh, take a deep dive into what's actually working, what's not, so on and so forth. So that was just a quick sneak peek of our system, just to show you a couple different ideas and concepts, once again, about how accounting can become a very powerful tool to help really get into what your business is doing, adapt with the markets, so on and so forth. If you have any other questions on any of these concepts or would like to see more, we'd love to have you schedule a full demo where we'll just take you top to bottom through the system and show you exactly what we're capable of. Or of course, if you just have any questions, please give us a call. Thank you.